and I create content on earrings and different pieces of jewelry. And I'm gonna make for you a pair of earrings or maybe several tonight. I have to see if this will be one of my live long streams or if I'm just gonna make something basic. I have to see how it goes. But I did want to come on and make a video. I think it's been Sunday. That was the last time I made one. Sometimes during the work week, it's hard for me to get on here, but I'm here right now and I want to make a video. Make you some earrings right now. So please enjoy. I hope you learned something. And let's make some earrings. So I have gone pretty dainty most of the time recently. One of the reasons is it's selling in my shop. That's one of the things that people have gravitated towards. So, you know, when you find something that people like, and you're trying to grow your business like I am, you want to, they say double down. And so kind of doubling down on the dainty things right now. So I'm going to show you my little minimal pieces. They're really just little pieces that aren't too fancy or anything. But when you put them together, it makes a cute little pair of earrings for people that like that little dainty look or whatever. Now, don't get me wrong. I make my big items too. My big hoop earrings. I'm getting ready to make 3 pair of 60 millimeter hoops. That's like 2.5 inches. So, yeah, I make those too. They're fun. So I have that. I've got some beads called leopard jasper. They have like specks. And I guess that's why they're called leopard. And I'm going to do some, I believe some white wooden beads. They're little wooden beads. And then I've got some little brown Picasso beads. And we're going to make a pair of hoop earrings. So right there, it doesn't look like much, right? Let's see what I can do with a few tools and little wires, stuff like that, and eye pins. Let's see if I can make it pop. So what I'm going to do right now is grab some, I'm going to need some eye pins. If anybody is brand new, I will like try to talk about my tools and materials as I go. And if you are seasoned, then please, I'm not minimalizing what you already know. I'm not insulting your intelligence. I'm just trying to appeal to whoever would, you know, is watching, to everybody. So I've got some eye pins. These are called eye pins because they've got the little loop at the bottom there. These are kind of bronze colored. You can get these in whatever color, you know, you're making. If you're doing a copper pair of earrings, you just get some copper ones. If you're doing silver, some silver ones. This is kind of a bronze colored one, so that's why I'm using that tone. So I'm going to open up my eye pin with flat-nosed pliers. The tool that I've had for years because I've been doing this for 6.5 years. So I think the little matching tool sets are really pretty. Mine don't match. They're just, you know, things I've acquired. So they work. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right? So I've got the leopard jasper bead. I've got a little wooden bead, and now my Picasso. And I've been trying to debate whether I want to put something at the top like that, say kind of a bronze bead to match the bottom there. I kind of like that, and then I kind of like it right there. Then I'm gonna try it like, let me look and see if I've got different bronze beads. Hi, Carlene's Corner. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Coretta Blackman. Hello. Thank you for joining me. We're just going minimal this evening. I'm trying to figure out if I want to add a piece to the top of this or not. Maybe even a different color, like just something I think I am gonna maybe let something be there at the top. There's a little copper bead there at the top. It just feels so plain without something there. What is everybody up to? Well, be blessed in this weather if you are in the path of it. And it seems like most of the states are. So be safe, everybody. And be warm, you know, be safe. I'm sorry that I think I got a phone call and that threw me off there. Sorry about that. Okay, I think should be good to go now. But anyway, I'm just getting ready to add an ear wire there, or make my others, then add the ear wire. I hope everybody can kind of see what I'm doing. I've got my my light on. It's dicey dark outdoors now, so all my natural light is gone. Well, that's the first one. Another one to do. You're not in the path of this, what they keep predicting. I'm glad you're not. Yeah, the weather has been very, very different. Like, and very unusually warm days. We had that at Christmas time. Like, oh, it might have gotten 80 degrees one day in December. I'm not exaggerating. I know it was in the 70s, and they were trying to say that it might be a record breaker because I think the record was like 78 degrees or 79. Warm one of those days of December. And okay, there's a leopard jasper bead and a wooden bead. And another one of the Picasso beads and supplies coming. I have my bubble mailers, my little bubble mailers I use for mailing my orders are supposed to come tomorrow, and now I feel like I'm almost panicking. Might have to go to Walmart or something to get some mailers. I got like a bunch of things that have to be put in the mail tomorrow. And I think I only have a few mailers. But we might be in a situation where, you know, if I get them over there, and it doesn't matter. I might slant the camera more towards you. Yes, I can. Okay. I have let me see. Okay. Thank you for your help. Thank you for that suggestion. I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna put bronze ear wires there. Yeah, I've kind of been wondering about this supply thing, especially with the weather. I don't know if I get my mailing things tomorrow. But I'm sure I can, well, our weather's not supposed to start till the afternoon tomorrow. So I might have to get up early and go to Walmart and see about getting some bubble mailers. What was I gonna say? Like substitute ones. These are the ones I get. They look like that. And last time I ordered 20, I should have just gone on and made a larger order. But I just wasn't thinking. They're supposed to come tomorrow, but they might not. It seems like it's going to be affected. I might not be able to help that. Um, I think those are just cute. I don't know. I'm into the little dandy stuff, it seems. They're just little ovals. They're not really teardrops, but they're not really uh, circles. They're just little ovals. And jasper beads and wood beads and picasso beads. You are the first person that has asked that. My cat did. My cat got a hold of my one-step looper years ago, and I have not replaced them. These things are now, and I did not pay them. Let's see, about $20 when I bought this. I've looked at the one-step loopers recently. They're like $30. I have not sprung for a new pair. It's my cat did that. Sirius did that. That's funny. So I think I might not have to worry about that. I think it's going to be pretty bad. Hopefully my customers will have pity on me about that because I mean, I can't do anything about the weather. I can about shipping tomorrow, but after that, you know, it'll be up to the post office, won't it? So that's one thing I did. I know I've got a ton of things to make, and I'm trying to decide if I want to play some more with some, just have a little fun, or if I want to do orders. I like that. I don't think I've got any more. I don't have like a copper pair of those. Yeah. What I like to do sometimes is get the same bead or charm and then get them in different tones. Like get the copper, get the silver, and the bronze. I don't think I have that one in anything else though. But I do have some copper teardrops that are kind of pretty. Maybe I could do something with those. Maybe something similar but use different colors. I do have some little teardrops. They're pretty. I'm wondering. And now I'll tell you guys something else. This is a project that I did not finish. Maybe I'll make these tonight. Maybe I'll just take the time and see if these turn out. I have these chandelier earrings, and I wondered if if these would look cute on those. I never did them though. So, I don't know. We'll see. Already, I'm kind of thinking something turquoise or blue colored or green for this copper pair. Um, don't know. We'll see. See what I've got over here. Definitely have blue beads, so I can go ahead and get out the blue. If I want to mix blue and turquoise. That's some of my favorite colors. I like blue is favorite, and then I like green after that. That's my second favorite. So those are colors I like to work with. But I work with neutral stuff too. Like tans and browns I think are so pretty. Let's see. I've got, okay, I have these little beads that are light green. I don't know that they match that blue though. Maybe I could put a turquoise colored seed bead there. Believe they call this like stacking beads. That's, one bead on top of the other one. But yeah, everything I do is pretty much the same as what I've always done, except I learned different things to make and then just add that to my shop, and really in the process of trying to grow my shop a little bit. I'm just tickled that I've been having daily sales, because I remember for years where I did not, and it's been very, very nice. Last time I think one day in December, I did not have any sales, but pretty much many days outside of that one day, I've had more than one. So I'm thankful. I'm thankful and I'm blessed by God with that. So I'm just going to keep going, keep making stuff. Now I need something to go on top of this. Oh, I did not add a wooden bead. Maybe I can go darker, or should I keep with that lighter colored? Oh, and let's do a tan wooden bead. Okay, thank you. Did you like the blue or did you like the turquoise colored? Which one did you like best? Which one did you like best? The blue or the turquoise? Um, bracelets. I know what you mean. Those are beautiful, and you have lots of patience. I think they turn out so pretty. And those little bitty seed beads. I know I work with those, but only for a little while. My patience is not the best, so I think that's why I'm always doing little small projects. I bet those bracelets are beautiful. Yeah, you should see it about starting an Etsy shop for yourself. It doesn't happen overnight. It didn't for me anyway. For some people it might, but when you start to see traction, all your work, it just makes you feel like you did all that work and it's paying off. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's nice to talk to other people that like beads. I can remember being small, and man, my mom would have friends over or something, and if they had beads on, I would be trying to ask the lady for their necklace. Can I have that? I would just be sitting in their lap and playing with their jewelry. My mom would be so embarrassed, but I guess I've always liked beads. This time I'm gonna use this kind of wire because I have some copper eye pins, but they're flimsy. I don't believe they're thick enough. So I'm gonna use this. It's bare copper, this copper wire, and make a couple there. My cutters, there they are. I think sometimes I make these too long and I waste a little bit, but it's not that expensive, so it's okay. I would rather have too much than not enough, because then you have to start over anyways if you don't have enough wire. Now, yeah, I didn't make my little eye at the bottom. I make my eye. A little eye down there, a little loop. Everybody's doing well. Thank you for everybody that's there and watching, and everybody that will catch this later on after the live. I appreciate you for watching and engaging and talking to me. I'm having fun tonight. Thank you very much. You see if the tan bead looks good there, and then the turquoise and a little copper bead on top. I like that. It's very similar to that other one I just did, but I like it. Need that little brown bead there. Seems like it needs something else there. Yes, aluminum, it sure is. I noticed that aluminum is very, very flimsy. This is really easy to work with. I believe this is bare copper. That's how it is, that's what it says on here. So I hope that they're being honest. It seems like it is. It doesn't feel as flimsy as that aluminum. That is, I've seen people work with it, but I've not really worked with aluminum too much. I, I think early on I started with copper, so I'm kind of stuck to it. I am a mess. I'll go to Home Depot and grab copper wire. It's the same. It's just bare copper. I guess people use that a lot with maybe plumbing or something. And I don't even know what made me do it. I think one time I was at Joann's or something and looking for the copper wire and they didn't have it. I went straight to Home Depot and grabbed some copper wire. And I believe what I got was like 18 gauge, something really thick, because I would make handmade hoops with it, the kind that you attach an ear wire to. And even sold a few of those. They're really cute hoops. They were the bigger ones. That's not something that sold a whole lot, so I didn't keep making those. But I probably should have done it in different sizes. The one size I did was very, very big. It was large. I think it was like maybe 2 inches or more. And then I put some beads at the bottom. Yeah, but I like copper. Seems like it's one of those, it's kind of popular right now. People love copper. They say there are healing properties or something with copper. I don't really get into that. I guess I just kind of make what I like. But that's what I've heard about copper. Now I do have some bronze colored wire as well. And it's pretty flimsy. It's just easy to move. I don't use that as much. I like the bronze eye pins I have work pretty well. I have the turquoise bead there and the copper bead. Another thing that does well in Etsy shops is personalized things like with monograms or people's names. I haven't really figured out how to apply that to earrings. I know you can do necklaces with initials and stuff like that, I have a few keychains in my shop that have, they're wood keychains with those wooden beads, wooden letter beads. So I kind of learned how to do some personalized items with the keychains. And those sold a little bit at Christmas time. And I'm sure that's why, because I don't know, I guess people just wanted to give people something personal with their name on it. But I have not figured out how to apply that to the earrings. I guess I could get initials somehow, or like birthstone items. Just gotta think about it. I could do necklaces maybe with initials, but since I'm starting to see what people are buying, I'm a little bit less likely to branch out and do a whole lot different, because they always talk about doubling down, the gurus or like the business people. I don't want to waste money on trying to not too too much, seeing if somebody will buy something different. If this is what kind of thing is what my shop is known for, I probably should stick to that. But you can't, I do know you can't play it safe all the time. You have to do something different sometimes. This is the copper pair. So I guess my other thing would have to be the silver pair. And I do have some silver, um, now I have to think, like what can I add with those? What colors could I do with the silver? Let's see. I might have that close by. Yes, I do. The wooden. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. They have some wooden ones with the letters, and they also have the plastic ones. I guess I could. You just have to sit and play with the items and just see what works. The little cute beads. I bet I could maybe come up with some kind of a name, like, or letters, some initials or something. That's a very good idea. Thank you for that. The little cube beads. All right, I have some silver now. Silver teardrops. Now I gotta decide what can I do with the silver. What colors? Maybe blue. I can make my blue pair now. Oh yeah, that's what I'll do. I can make my favorite color now. Yes, I know it. I have to. And I have to think about it like this. I wouldn't be very far if I hadn't stepped out of my comfort zone to begin with, right? So now I gotta find a way to personalize some earrings. Thank you for encouraging me to do that. Can't be afraid. Okay, I think I found it. I have sodalite, some blue sodalite beads here. And they're different. Some are blue, some appear kind of gray. White is mixed in there. That's sodalite. Camera that looks kind of gray, but these are blue. These are kind of a navy colored blue. Okay, so I'm gonna take the the eye pin, and get my teardrop on there. Something else I like to do is add these charms to hoop earrings. And I've even seen like people on TV wear those, but I have not been able to tell I think they're the prettiest little things. The just hoop earrings with a charm on there. That's something I like that. I haven't been successful in the shop with that. And I'll show you what I mean. Because I have some right here. These are a pair that I prepared years ago. Shoot, this is probably 2 or 3 years old. They're stainless steel. I did a craft show. I've done a couple of them, about three, I guess, three of them. And just didn't do good. I put all my little wares on a, what do you call it? A display. That's one. I want to say that is a quartz bead, like just a little charm at the bottom. This is one, the green with the little green bead. Got one missing with these, but they just haven't done too good. So I think they're adorable. Just little um, hoop earrings with the little the gemstone. So you could do this and add a, teardrop. I don't know. That's what I think that's cute. Maybe I have to play around with my photography skills and see if I can put some of those in there again. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. I'm gonna add a dark brown, and then I'm gonna put a Picasso bead there on top and a silver bead on the very top. And you guys might have helped me put my next listing in the shop. I appreciate it. I was just kind of messing around this evening, but I feel like this is something that might work. Thank you. Picasso, where are you? Another thing that's kind of helped me, I'm a little bit more organized than I used to be. Those little bin compartment, the little bins with the compartments, they've helped me streamline my process. I can sit here for an hour if I need to and just start making stuff because I've got the those little bins with all the compartments instead of everything being all over the room. It's kind of one spot on the table. I still have my those little sterilite drawers where I need them. Like I can stand up and go to something, but for the most part, a lot is right here at my fingertips, and it helps with the timing. So very, very good. I think that'll make my trilogy. I've got my three pairs here. Um, so very much. I mean, spending some time with me. I am. I've gotten to make a video since Sunday, so I really appreciate you spending some of your Friday with me. Made my day. I'm excited about these little things. Let's get a eye pin. Kind of toying with the idea of getting some sterling silver. Some people I know they have sensitivity in their ears. They can't wear plated things. They have to have real, like 24 karat gold or whatever, or some sterling silver. So thought about buying some sterling silver hoops just to help people that have allergies or something. I mostly have stainless steel, and I think a lot of people are able to wear that. But I've thought about doing more with real silver. Okay, well, be blessed. You have a wonderful evening, and please stay out of the weather. Be blessed. And that's awesome. You know how to sew. That's so nice. That's an awesome skill to have. Thank you for helping me make these earrings. Carlene's Corner. Thank you so much for helping me out, for your suggestions. Is here and everyone else that visits. Thank you. I appreciate you spending some of your time with me. If you are new to my channel, I make content on jewelry. I like to make earrings. That's my favorite thing. And necklaces and bracelets as well. My favorite is earrings. Oh, and keychains. I do like to make those for. I was gonna say for some reason, but it's just something I picked up. I think you fall down the rabbit hole on YouTube and you can get into all kind of stuff because people are so creative and you might want to see what you can try. All right, so these are my bronze pair with those are leopard jasper and wood beads. That's copper, turquoise, seed beads, wood beads, and I believe that's called a serpentine bead with that light green color. Um, and this last pair is the silver teardrop hoop. Listen to me, teardrop charm with sodalite, and I've got some more dark wooden beads and Picasso beads, blue, and the little silver accent bead at the top. So these are the three that I've got. That's what I came up with. And I think I'm done for the evening. I feel like I have reached completion. I've got bronze, copper, and silver. So I can't tell you how tickled I am that you guys joined me. They're watching and commenting and awesome. And we got to talk about crafting. I really feel happy right now. Feel like I'm gonna have a great rest of my evening. So thanks again for spending your time with me. Please be safe in that storm. For those of you that are catching this later on, this is January, so there's a bad storm that is being predicted around the country. So I pray for everybody's safety, and God will bless us all, and we'll be safe and warm and protected from the storm. Amen. All right, bye bye, guys. Have a great evening.